YouTube, what's going on? This is a late nighter. I just keep coming at you. This is naturally me evolving since you watch this from van life all the way till now. And the roots of bodybuilding run deep and long. Being I started at 15 and I'm going on 32 years, I can tell you some, not even secrets, but I can tell you I train instinctively, and I learned that as a method through Joe Weider's instinctive training principles in the Joe Weider book of bodybuilding. And so that comes with years of training, and I'm not just talking 5 or 6. It comes with long years of training, very long years of training, 10 to 15 to even longer. And that's knowing all the methods of bodybuilding which are included in the Joe Weider book of bodybuilding, and knowing how and when to apply them. And that's part of instinctive training, is knowing when to utilize something to manipulate an outcome, whether it be manipulating your training, but in this case manipulating your diet to go through the transition of bulking up and putting on size to putting on size, but now hardening up and getting lean and ripped. So it's a mental transition and a physical transition. And there's all kinds of little tricks to the trade in the methods using instinctive training principles and all the different ways to basically, I had a mind blank there, all the different ways to basically instinctively utilize the things that I've learned. And I've also added my own personal protocol to it, prototype. So I'm going to just explain to you what I do, because this is Boom Bad's method of training and dieting. I can't tell you it all at once, but I'm making this video tonight to tell you that there's a trick that I used recently out of many tricks to manipulate my body into changing. So and that this one means to manipulate it into releasing more growth hormone and losing more body fat, shrinking the stomach, and also works to get chores done and things done. And with a smaller stomach, it prepares you for, because your stomach will shrink when you basically just forget about food. And I'm not saying you try to forget about it, say I'm not going to eat, but you don't make it a priority anymore. Your priority is to stay busy and active, doing things. Doesn't matter what you're doing, but do some sort of chores or errands, and just get out there and get things done and go throughout the day, and just don't make eating a priority. So you're going to go a day or so like this, because it never goes on too long, I can tell you that. And at that point, you're going to start feeling like you're ready to continue in the other aspect that I'm utilizing, and that is letting everything dwindle down in my kitchen as far as groceries, and letting all those carb things dwindle down, the breads, the pastas, the snacks, the chips, the cookies, the chocolates, all dwindle down to where I'm going to dwindle down all the way to the extreme to where I'm running out of carbohydrates. Really actually can look in my fridge and not find a carb for the life of me. And if I have to resort to some brown rice. But other than that, it's going to be resorting to the frozen green mixed vegetables that I got in the fridge and meat. And so that's a do or die mentality of just using what you have, utilizing what you have, letting your cupboards go bare and making it work for you. I learned how to do that as a survival mechanism for when that often happened to me, and I realized, and this is what formed me as a bodybuilder in my own instinctive training, is that I utilize that to my advantage, and I use it to this day, is letting my cupboards dwindle down to the bare minimum and just basically do not go to the grocery store. If you want to watch your money grow, or you want to keep your money large, don't go shopping. Okay? Utilize what's in your house, and that's it. And at the end of the day, something may pop out that you do actually really need. So patiently wait it out, and you may get a blessing to get a chosen item that you might need, but your money's going to stay pretty stable and not burn a hole in your pocket. So now that being said, is that's part of letting my cupboards dwindle down, and also keeping my money, and that prolongs the time that I have to keep living, because we have to set the pace and make things stretch, and that's what all comes down to, is not only rationing food, because I'm eating smaller meal. I've eaten smaller meals since my stomach shrunk on the odd fast that I'm going to do. That now it's not a problem rationing food because my stomach is smaller, and I'm eating naturally now, going to be eating smaller meals, and it's not going to bother me. So eat instinctively, and that's only an aspect of it, and I call it letting your cupboards dwindle, and doing the odd fast and not thinking about eating, just going about your errands and not make eating a priority. But that's going to line you up for what's to come, and that's the gradual reduction of calories and carbohydrates in your diet, which come from letting your shit dwindle down. Well, I mean, I can show you my fridge right now, but I can tell you this, that it's full of meat and full of vegetables. And that's it. Let me look. I got eggs. I got 2 big 30 packs of eggs. I got some lettuce in there. I got garlic. I got a few potatoes. I got some butter. And I got what I made today was turkey thighs. I cooked them really slow and barbecued them with some green beans. And when I look in my freezer, I got meat, mostly meat, and I got frozen vegetables. And I have some frozen pierogies that I have. I'm still dwindling down, so they're still in the cupboard, but that's okay because I need them, because I've taken a couple days off, and I do need those those badass carbs certain times. So this is all, having faith and knowing that God's going to provide for you foods as you need them, and they're going to be there. I've looked at my cupboards and seen absolutely nothing in there, and then looked way in the back and seen, oh wow, something I could eat. And it could be something as minor as like a can of brown beans. And that's it. That's really just it. And then just eating those. There's always going to be that magical, and it's just really going to make you enjoy food, because when you do find something or put something together with what you have, you start just enjoying and be happy that you have something and make it taste really nice. Always make your food nice and spicy, put butter on it, and make it taste good. Always make your food taste good. And that's all I'm going to tell you for today. We'll get into all of this a lot more as I go through continuing to train instinctively. I'm going to tell you what measures I'm using, why I'm using them, and how it's going to benefit me. Thanks for watching. This is Johnny Boombat here. Take care. God bless.